Have you ever wondered about the prevalence of slavery in India during the 17th century? How did this human tragedy take its form in the subcontinent? And what were its implications? Let's embark on a journey back in time to explore these questions. In the 17th century, European travelers and administrators started pouring into India, and they reported a widespread prevalence of slavery. Stories were told of individuals compelled to sell their offspring due to economic distress, famines, natural calamities, and extreme poverty. These tales painted a grim picture of the conditions that led to the rise of slavery. However, it was not only the lower echelons of society that were affected. Higher classes of Rajputs, Khatris, and Kayasthas kept women as slaves for domestic work. Interestingly, the status of slaves in India was considered better than that in Europe. Slaves were usually treated as hereditary servants rather than as menials. They had the opportunity to marry among themselves, and the offspring coming out of such wedlock were considered free citizens. But as we move forward in time, with the advent of Europeans, the scenario of slavery in India took a drastic turn. European trading companies began to purchase slaves from the markets of Bengal, Assam, and Bihar, and transported them to the European and American markets. Abyssinian slaves were sold at Surat, Madras, and Calcutta, indicating an increase in the slave trade. To recap, the 17th century witnessed a widespread prevalence of slavery in India, with people from all walks of life being affected. The advent of Europeans exacerbated the situation, leading to an increase in the slave trade. Despite the harsh realities of this period, it's important to remember that the status of slaves in India was relatively better compared to Europe, with the possibility of familial structures and a chance at freedom for their offspring. This exploration of the historical landscape of slavery in India during the 17th century provides a glimpse into a dark chapter of human history. It serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of those who endured these challenging times, and the importance of learning from our past to ensure a more equitable future.